Welcome back. Is this the year you will decide to learn how to ride? Motorcycling is a fantastically fun sport, but you have to be very careful. We have joining us today on the show Patrick Snell. He is with Two Rivers Motorcycle Training. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is what I was thinking last year, is like, am I going to get my license this year? And that's exactly what I decided to do. You were my motorcycle trainer, and I had a very positive experience with you.
Good.
So thank you for that. We can show the first picture, actually. It wasn't long after I got my license that I went out and bought a Dyna Super Glide, Patrick. How do I look? You think it's okay?
Looks awesome.
So this was the last ride of my season last year. I went out to Tobiano in October. It was freezing, but I wanted to do one jaunt before putting the bike away. I had a very positive experience with you, and so I'm glad you're here today to talk about what it is you do. Why is it important, first of all, for people to take a course and not say, you know what, I'm just going to let my friend or my spouse train me how to ride a bike?
There's a good possibility you're going to pick up bad habits. You know, a lot of riders out there, they, you know, over the years they get lazy and they start not paying attention to certain things and not doing things the way they should be in order to keep themselves safe. So, you know, you might pick up that kind of thing and you don't want to, you know. So through a course, you're going to learn, hopefully, everything that you should be doing properly and in order to keep yourself safe, like lane positioning, etc. You know, acceleration, braking, all the things you should know how to do, because if you're going to merge into traffic, you want to get the heck in there real quick, as safely as possible.
How long have you been riding for, and how long have you been teaching?
Over 30 years. I've been teaching for 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing I learned in the course was just how dangerous motorcycling can be unless you're very aware of your surroundings and what's going on.
Absolutely.
You yourself were rear-ended at one point on a motorcycle, so you can speak firsthand about the experiences and the things that you think people should be thinking about when out on the road.
Yeah, well, no, absolutely. I mean, you should be watching mirrors all the time. That's one of the biggest things. Looking at your surroundings, paying attention to what's going on, you know, changing positions depending on what's in your environment. There's all sorts of things that you learn more through a school than you would just reading a book or learning from friends.
Absolutely. And so your course, of course, combines theory, watching videos, going out and practicing in parking lots, maneuverability, and then out on the road finally. So you sort of take it at each stage.
Yes.
But how do you sort of, how is your philosophy different perhaps than other motorcycle training companies in town?
Well, I give a lot of, I go through things that have happened to me and give people ideas of what potential hazards there are. So hopefully it'll make them more aware with what they have to be doing to keep themselves safe.
Right, so you lend your real life experience.
Yes.
Like this is, think about what could be happening right now to you.
Correct.
Sort of thing, yes. Yeah. And if a person's deciding to go out and get a bike before taking their course, do you recommend that? Or should they figure out first, like go through the course and then choose? How does that work?
Yeah, I believe if they're going to take a course, that a lot of schools like myself, they have a lot of variety with motorcycles. So they get a chance to try different bikes out and see which one they feel more comfortable on. And then they can go out and maybe start, after they have their full license, go and do some riding with some of the bikes that are available at different stores.
Because there's so many different types of bikes that you can get, and you don't know for surely what you want until you've been out there and been doing some riding. We have some shots of Patrick's fleet. He has several different motorcycles. Do you want to speak about them?
Sure, yeah. The green one there, that's an Enduro, which is a dual-purpose bike, so that's street and trail. And then there's the cruisers. There's, 3 cruisers there, and then there's a nicknamed Crotch Rocket, but it's a sport bike.
Yeah. And I know for myself, like I started on one, that black one, second from the left maybe, and then I moved over to the red one. Just because everybody fits a bike differently, right?
Yes.
And you want to go with what's comfortable. I also found when I was in my skills test, which is, in my eyes, the hardest part of it all is doing the skills test, you want to be on something that's pretty maneuverable.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah. And that's the thing with those bikes too. Different bikes have different handlebar setups. So that helps with comfort as well.
We're just about out of time, but Patrick, when do your courses start, and what is the time commitment?
April 8th is the first one, and for the courses it's 28 hours. It's 8 hours of theory, 10 hours out in the range with cones, learning how to handle your motorcycle properly, and then we get out in traffic for another 10 hours.
Awesome. Thank you for being here today. I can easily say that Patrick did a great job with me. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I learned so much. It was, I think, invaluable, the information that you were able to give me, so thank you for that. And if you are interested in taking courses, you can certainly go online to Patrick's website, tworiversmotorcycletraining.wordpress.com, and then the phone number's there as well. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.